Why you must have a social life as a man. Now, it is currently a week after Halloween weekend, and I did attend going out on Halloween weekend, right? Now, it was one of the most funnest times that I've had in a long time, and that's simply because I had a friend come down and we went out and we had a very good time. Now, recently I've been going out by myself up until that Halloween weekend, and I haven't been having such of a good time, right? Now, I feel like the reason why I had a good time was because I wasn't going out looking for a group to, follow behind or some girls to go home with. It was mostly, I went out with my boy, we enjoyed ourselves, we had a good time, whether or not we found some girls, and I feel like that's what really carried the night. Now, I had such a real good time that whenever it came to coming back around to go back to work, I was rejuvenated and I felt the need to work and actually work hard. Now, I'm an Amazon delivery driver. If you don't know what that is, we basically deliver packages to your door, right? I'm talking about I felt so rejuvenated and so excited to go back to work because I had such an exciting weekend and such a, good time. It was rejuvenating to go back to work. I'm talking about I'm jogging the doors, bro. I'm jogging to deliver the packages. I'm over here at work having a good time, and I feel like that all happened because I had a social life. I had a good time. When you go to work and you're on your grind and you don't really have nothing to look forward to whenever your work week is over and you just sit around, you go home and lay in your bed and then you go back to work, it's kind of like I kind of killed, my days off doing nothing. I didn't really enjoy myself, and that's not what you really want to have. Now, I feel like what makes life so enjoyable is the experiences that you have and the experiences that you have with other people. Now, of course, when I say have a social life, there are some risks to it. The reason why I don't really have that many friends, of course, is because there's this thing called envy, jealousy, hate, and people are just weird in general. Now, of course, you can go out there and, meet people and get to know people, but I wouldn't say you want to call everyone your friend. You got to know how to distinguish, oh, he's my associate, he's my coworker, and then this is my actual friend. Now, when it comes to finding friends, you're probably not really going to have that many friends, like actual genuine friends that you can rely on and that doesn't have hate, jealousy, or any type of just weird energy towards you. Those are really hard to find, but once you find those people, hopefully they have the same goals as you and hopefully they have the same morals and y'all have obviously the same things in common. It's going to definitely make you fit in with them and have a good time and enjoy it with them. It doesn't even have to be going out. It could be let's say you're into fishing or into playing chess or just into being at home watching the game, bro. I promise you that's going to make your quality of life 100 times better. Just looking forward at the end of the week to go hang out with your boys and go do something fun. Now, it doesn't even have to be one of your boys. It could be a girl, for example, but the problem with the girl is you obviously have to game them up and you can't spend too much time with them because obviously if you spend too much time with them, it kind of becomes, the girl starts losing attraction and she starts testing you more. That's why you got to have, your boys and then your girls. But just, it don't even matter, bro. It don't even matter if you have girls or boys, bro. It's just the fact that you need to get out there, you need to make friends and shit. The more people the better quality of life comes because, life is about networking as well. You network, you meet new people, that opens the doors to, better jobs, better opportunities, meeting new people, who can actually give you knowledge and educate you. Now, of course, I'm not saying befriend every single person. I'm saying be nice to people, associate with people, get to know people, get to know their background, get to know what they're doing. You never know when you run into someone and he's doing something in an occupation. Like me, for example, I have friends who do different things. Now, you can call it pocket watch, you can call it whatever the fuck you want to call it, bro. I asked them niggas a million questions about their job. Oh, so what do you have to do? Oh, you do this? Oh, is it easy? Because obviously I want to know, if I'm not fucking with what I want to do, I can transition over to that. Or, like my boy's an electrician, right? He's an electrician, boom, let's say I want to be an electrician one day, I just talk to that nigga, he could give me advanced tips, advanced guide, or because he's 2 years ahead of me an electrician if I were to start today, right? It's a valuable tool that I have in my asset. And I'm not even saying just use people. I'm just saying just having a social life in general makes the quality of life better, just off the simple fact that you have something to look forward to after work, which makes you work harder in your life. On top of when you have those days off, you're not sitting around not doing nothing, just wasting the days off to where you go back to work and it's just I don't really enjoy myself. I'm kind of hate this fucking job. When I literally had the most funnest time, I went to work and I was happy to be there, and it showed in my work performance, man. All I'm telling you is to go out there, get a social life, a social group. I'm not saying get a big friend group or nothing like that. Just get you 1 or 2 buddies, and then once you get you 1 or 2 buddies, find out what y'all like to do to have fun. Go out, do that every time you have time to do it. Just spend time where you're young. Memories is everything. You don't want to grow up and be lonely and old and regret not living life and having an actual social life because you wanted to grind down. And plus, bro, just there's something called burnout, man. You don't want to burn out because you're not seeing your boys, you're not giving yourself rest and a break, bro. Just trust, bro. Having a social life will change your life for the better in the long run and in the short term, unless you're around some toxic ass motherfuckers. Now, if you're around some toxic ass motherfuckers, that's why I say learn to associate niggas off of association and friends, because there are weird niggas out here. There are envy, there's jealousy, but you just have to know how to move accordingly to everyone around you,